So today I'm gonna talk about 7 great fragrances that ladies love to smell them on men, but they didn't get that much love, talk and hype from community. So before further ado, I want to start by one honorable mention from House of Armaf, Armaf excellus. To my nose, this is more than a cologne. It is take of Armaf on a very sexy DNA of Carnera CHman Privé. Both fragrances are here. Slightly booziness of CHman Privé. Slightly that earthy, sugary, grassy vibe of CHman, the regular one, but less sugary compared to that fragrance by some takes of Armaf, like citruses. This is more masculine compared to CHman. Smells very great. I want to start the list by House of Prada. At number 7 spots, we have here Prada Luna Rossa Black. This is sweet and dark fragrance. If you are into sweet and dark fragrances, right now, this is one of the best in the market that you can get. The power point of this fragrance, the killer point of this fragrance is sillage. Leaves a very great scent trail behind. In the brief, it smells powdery, modern, dark and sweet, somehow unisex, but mostly like 65-70% in the masculine side, but you can get some unisex vibes out of this bottle. It is very underrated. I can say, for example, this fragrance got me 6-7 times more compliments compared to Toy Boy by Moschino, but nobody talked about this fragrance 6-7 times bigger than Moschino Toy Boy. This is a bit underrated, needs more talk, more hype. Ladies love this fragrance so much. This is one of those dark, sweet lady pleaser fragrances and great for fall and winter. Let's continue by House of Amouage at number 6 spots. Amouage Lyric Man. So when you sniff the atomizer, you will understand that this is such a job, such a fragrance. This fragrance taught me that I should trust sometimes to others' nose, not only my experiences, my nose. Because by first sniff I said, compliment either, no, it is meh, just unisex smelling, somehow generic, jammy, rosy fragrance. A generic rose-based grandmother somehow smelling rose-based fragrance. And even it is not masculine, but I was wrong. Ladies love this fragrance to death. I'm talking about ladies in Denmark. I don't know about other countries. In Denmark here, ladies love this fragrance so much. This is one of most complimented fragrances from ladies in my collection. After 2-3 samples, I had 3 samples of this fragrance, official Amouage samples. Why not? After getting that much compliments by samples, it is absolutely a full bottle worthy. About scent profile, I have to say it is not a unique fragrance. It is a rose-based, jammy cooked rose-based fragrance, plus some citruses, which gives to this fragrance a bit uniqueness, a bit outstanding vibe, but mostly it is in the generic side. In the brief, it is like rose smelling, rose flavored hand body lotion. It's like lotiony, there is a vibe, creamy vibe to it, plus incense, which is a must have of Amouage DNA, but it is very smooth. You cannot get it that much, but at the late dry down shines better, that incense note. It is reformulated version. You can see it is magnetic top, but I have some vintage batches of this fragrance as a sample, so I cannot see that much big differences between vintage and reformulation batches. Everything except price is 10 out of 10 about this fragrance, but consider this is a very great compliment getter only from ladies. It's not that much appreciated by guys. So next fragrance is new in my collection. Actually, I'm gonna talk about what I got from my families and friends. It is not that much tested out there by other people's, but it is, I can say, above what I was expecting than this fragrance. Based on what I got from my family and friends, it is a very great compliment. Wow, I can say. Rochas L'Homme. In the brief, fragrance is blue. Scent profile, character of the fragrance is blue. True blue fragrances are not that outstanding, but it is very different compared to lots of blue fragrances out there. Reminds me of Coach for Man, on a steroid version of Coach for Man, if you have smelled that fragrance. Somehow some vibes than Dolce & Gabbana K you can catch here. And Coach Platinum, a little bit, but Coach Platinum is like hints of Coach Platinum, but mostly in the Coach for Man side on a steroid. So it is creamy, blue, ambroxany. That ambroxany here reminds me of Your Savage. I don't want to say, but something like that, because of that Coach Platinum vibe. There is ambroxany here available. Very modern, very great perfumer. room filler projection, and extremely affordable. Late dry down of this fragrance reminds me of somehow new Davidoff Cool Water Intense, but compared to that fragrance, I prefer this one better. That fragrance is not somehow pleasant to my nose, but shares similarities by this fragrance. I prefer this one better, but if you want to go by a bit more cheaper versions or something similar to this fragrance, you can go by Davidoff Cool Water Intense, but I got better projection, not better longevity, but better projection out of this bottle, and scent profile is way more complex, way more pleasant and complimentary compared to Davidoff Cool Water Intense. Rochas L'Homme. Let's continue by a very crazy complimentary lady killer fragrance. I remember I had invited my girlfriend's sister and her mother to my office. She said to me that you are smelling damn crazy good, man. I said, are you sure? Because I was shocked. This fragrance smells to my nose. I have smelled lots of fragrances. To my nose is a bit generic. She said yes. Then I sprayed on her skin. Are you sure this is that good? Said, man, this is more handsome than my boyfriend. I don't need him anymore. And was sending SMS to us after 5 hours then applying this fragrance, and when she left the office, still smells very sexy and crazy. Believe me, was this fragrance. Hugo Boss, the scents, private accord. To my nose it smells generic. It is not wow, not groundbreaking, but ladies love it. Probably you're gonna get some comments, then niche snobs, that you're gonna smell like chocolate milk. Yes, that is what exactly ladies want. You have to smell like bubblegum, ice cream, chocolate milk to please ladies. Ladies love this type of stuff, not like woody, smoky, woody, leathery fragrances. The only issue of this fragrance is performance. Performance is not that great. It is like for 5 hours. I have a fragrance that smells like this fragrance at the dry down. On a steroid version of this fragrance, it smells like 8-10 hours, big time, and projects very big, but I will not say to you. It is my secret weapon. At number 2 spot, one of my most complimented fragrances, hands down, in entire collection. You're gonna get a great reactions, compliments by both genders. Guys and ladies love this fragrance equally. Another rose-based fragrance, but not another unisex fragrance. L'Homme Ultime by House of Yves Saint Laurent smells perfectly masculine. This fragrance is aquatic, gingery, citrusy, rosy. But rose note is dominated. After rose, ginger is a bit dominated main player, but absolutely rose is biggest note here. In the brief, I can say aquatic, citrusy, fruity, rose-based fragrance. Very soft, very well balanced, and very pleasant to nose. It is very great for spring and summer. Not that powerful for fall and winter. Absolutely spring and summer. Shines very big at the summer heat and projects very big. But projection is like airy and inoffensive, transparent. Like for example Versace or Fresh. In that genre, after 1-2 hours, you cannot smell it that deeply, that intensely than yourself. But people around absolutely will smell this fragrance on you. At the top of the list, at number 1 spot, this fragrance is pretty well known, but not that much preferred in the lists, I can say. The best description from Yves Saint Laurent, Why Life. Imagine YEDP, that backbone, that character of, that deep character of YEDP, plus Versace Dylan Blue, plus Invictus Aqua 2016. Boost the complimenting factor, man. We have here a nuclear in my hand. In terms of getting compliments, slightly, a little bit, one step, half a step better than YEDP. If you have smelled that fragrance, you will understand such a great compliment that this fragrance is. But leans more youthful though. That fragrance is a bit mature. If you are into mature fragrances, I suggest you go by YEDP. But if you want something playful, more happy, more youthful, this fragrance is a banger. Why Live. This is just perfect. Perfection in a bottle. Projects a little bit at the first half an hour better, or have at first hour better. It's very good time compared to YEDP, EDP and other fragrances in the line, but YEDP lasts longer, 1-2 hours compared to this fragrance, but you can reapply it during the day 1-2 times. This is a very crazy compliment and room filler at the first half an hour. Project speaks, and it seems that ladies like to give reaction, people like to give reaction compliments better a little bit by this one compared to other fragrances in the line. Don't forget, subscribe the channel. That was today's video. If you have any opinion, suggestion, question, let me know in the comments below. I will answer you. See you in another video.
که خوردم از دهان بندی در این دریا